All right. So you're talking cast and story. So let's talk a little bit about this cast and story for a movie about Nebraska that's coming out. I'm like, okay, is this like Moneyball? Like, I can't imagine how a movie could be based on this book, but it's happening. And what do you know about it so far?
Well, what's been announced is the most important thing, and that's that Scott Cooper is directing it. And Scott is one of the best American directors out there, and he's a pretty young guy for what he's done. So you get a sense of you're in this really important middle of this artist's career, which is where Bruce was at Nebraska. So I feel like there's some kind of artistic kinship there. And I think that's a strength. And then it has been announced that Jeremy Allen White is playing Bruce. And I think there's a similar thing going on there too. He's had some big projects, obviously, but he's now taken it to the screen, not for the first time, but I think this is an important moment. So it's the story of an artist in an important moment, taken up by a director who I think is in an important moment, with a lead in an important moment. I think those things matter. And I think Bruce Springsteen is an artist who's just keenly aware of the artist's predicament. And I think he communicates well. And so I'm just looking forward to being an observer as this story gets this other telling. And I know that there's a density and a kind of this nutritious quality to Nebraska that it can still yield new things. And I think it can yield new things that make us see Nebraska differently. And I just have a strong gut feeling that this is going to be a really good movie.
Great. Do we have a John Landau yet, or any other casting decisions?
I go by what's been announced. So
I'm trying to get an exclusive here.
Yeah. So you can Google that, and it's just this is not anything I was thinking about for this book. So it's really exciting to see it happening, and to see it happening at the very highest level.
I think I do. I agree with you. The casting, I think he's going to do a great job, Jeremy Allen White. If that comes to pass, I think he will be a great.
Yeah.
Should be fun. Should be fun.
Yeah.
And this has Bruce's blessing. Has he blessed the casting and all this? Do you know?
It couldn't happen without that blessing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
every Bruce project, like your Bruce project, you got to have his blessing.
Yeah. And he's again, like, he's just like he gave me that last moment, like, come meet me at the house. I'll take you into the room where I made Nebraska. It's not to get in the way of anybody's creative work. It's to do what he can to deepen that creative work. And so I think the way it will happen here is he'll be a spiritual guide to Scott Cooper, but they'll tell us, when it's gone down.